my name is Mathis Earendil, and welcome back to Krand-ti-Fold in my Sims 2 Let's Play series. In the last episode, we played as the Rosen family, and not a whole lot happened, other than just little Elvira getting born. But the kids, Wendy and Zia, are both doing great. They are going to be turning into teens very soon. But today, we're going to be hopping over to the Rosen household with Nigel Rosen. And I think the very first thing we're going to do, as soon as we get in there, is have him ask his fiancée, I think she's his fiancée, Imana, to move in with him. So we're going to go ahead and jump into 260 Stick Lane and check it out. Alright, so yeah, right away here we have Nigel and Imana. They're together, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I am just going to go right ahead. Nigel, not right now. And, well, you know, you can take a bath as long as Imana does not leave. As long as she moves in before 6 p.m., we're fine. But yeah, Nigel here. Nigel is a knowledge sim. He is a bit of a nerdy dude. He is a Cancer, fairly shy, fairly serious, but he's decently neat and stuff like that. And his hobby is science, but he just hasn't had time to work on his hobby at all because he's been too busy chasing his fiancée. Imana, you're not leaving, are you? Imana, no, wait, no, she left. Okay, well, we're going to call her back here after a bit and get her here before 6. Otherwise, I've messed up completely. But yeah, Nigel here is 33 years old. Imana is 31. And she'll have to be 31 when she moves in, or else things will be messed up. But currently, Nigel works as a fact checker at his local newspaper. And he wants to become a witch. That is something that we are going to be working on pretty hard this episode, I think. But we wanted to find the good witch, because Nigel is a pretty good guy. He's fairly serious, but he's not mean. You know, he's nice. They're fairly nice. We need to find him a good witch to become friends with. He's gonna be home from work around 4. So I think when he comes home at 4 o'clock, immediately after he gets home from work, he's gonna call Imana over and ask her to move in with him. Because he needs to ask her immediately, so that way they have lived the same amount of time. Alright, so Nigel should be... Yep, there he is. He is just pulling up. I'm having him immediately run over and grab the phone, calling Imana over to ask her to marry him. After that, tomorrow, depending on it... Yeah, he does work. We're going to send him out to a community lot, maybe with Imana, I don't know, and have him look for the good witch. Because that is the goal for Nigel, is to have him become a warlock, a witch, whatever you want to call that. But I really do think he needs to befriend a good warlock, or good... Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to wait till 5. Hopefully he can do this by 5, otherwise I've messed up completely. Alright, it's 5 o'clock. Have him call her immediately. Please come over, Imana. Please. So we can do this before 6. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Oh, no, please. Okay, invite her over. She's going to say yes. We're going to just go wait outside for her. Because we cannot mess this up. She has to move in. Right now. Within the next 45 minutes. She has to move in. This is going to be so close. Please, 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 please. Imana, where are you? Imana, where are you? Oh, boy. Okay. Imana. Okay, there she is. Okay. Greet her. And then ask her to move in. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so he greeted her. It's a great greeting. It's a wonderful, wonderful greeting. Okay. Now, stop doing that. Propose. Move in. Oh my gosh. You guys don't need to kiss. You need to ask her right now to move in. Do it, Nigel, please. Oh my gosh. There we go. So yeah, Imana there now has joined the household. She is a... Oh, nope, hold on. Oh, they're going to go woohoo. So that's nice. She is 31 years old. Going to be turning into 32 years old here in a second. But just like Nigel, she is a knowledge sim and is a Pisces. She is fairly similar, but she's a little bit more active than Nigel. I don't think, yeah, I think that's the main difference, is that she's more active than Nigel and not as necessarily as neat as him. Guys, I guess the woohoo got messed up. Okay, we'll try that again. We'll try that again. Go ahead and get some woohoo in. All right, so they have got some woohoo in. Imana, though, why didn't that work for her? I don't know. Imana wants to find a job as a in the medical career, though. She's been wanting that for a while, so I'm going to have her go and look for that real quick. And then Nigel, I was going to say, what is Nigel doing? Nigel wants to gain a skill point, and he needs to get something in cooking, it looks like. So we'll have him then go ahead and study cooking. And then tomorrow after work, we might send him off to look for a witch. Nope, we don't need education for Imana, nor do we need the criminal, nor the architecture. So there is still nothing really for Imana. We could get a computer. I feel like that's really something that the Rosen family would need and would want and use. And we do have the money. It's Tuesday, though. Did we pay the bills yet? Imana, go ahead and get the bills when you're done. We'll see how much the bills are and see if we have enough to afford a computer. Alright, the bills are only 130 simoleons, so not that much. So we can definitely afford a computer. And we'll go ahead and we'll just put it... I think at one point I had it on the kitchen table here, but we're not going to do that. Alright, so we got ourselves a computer here. It's just a simple computer. We have it in their bedroom, but, you know, they don't have any kids at the moment, so they don't have to worry about that. I could have put it in the extra bedroom, but I do expect them to eventually have some kids sooner or later. But I just, it's surprising that the nerdy family wouldn't have a computer, so I felt like I had to get that for them. Alright, still no to architecture. She had education before, that's a no. And what's next? No, not show business either. Do we even have a show business sim? I'm trying to think if we do in Krand-ti-Fold, and I don't think we do. No, not paranormal, but I would love to have a paranormal sim. I think, I've talked about this in another episode, I think. But from, if I have a sim go to university, they will be able to get a job in whatever they went to university for, and it won't have to necessarily match their wants. So if I have a sim who gets a degree where paranormal is one of the careers that matches that degree, then they can get that job. It makes things more, it creates more of a diversity and variety in the Let's Play. Because I don't think I've ever seen a sim want to get the paranormal job. I might have. It might just be the way that I play that I just have never seen that. But Imana, you can kind of cook, so go ahead and make some hamburgers for us. But yeah, it would be interesting to see some different, some nicer, or not necessarily nicer, but just some different jobs in the town other than just the standard architect, oceanography, science stuff. Wait, Imana, you have a job as a science... I must have given her a job as a science because she had wanted it, but she also wants... I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but I might end up unlocking this at some point. Who knows? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and send Nigel to work here in a second, and Imana's also going to work. We're going to look and see if there is a medical career on the computer real quick. There might not be. If there is, I'll probably give it to Imana. I can't remember my original plan with this. I don't know why I did that, but I just feel like it makes sense for her. Intelligence career, that could be cool. I don't think I have intelligence like Sims either. They're like in law enforcement, but not necessarily intelligence. Dance, no. And see, that's another one. Natural scientist. I don't think I've ever, ever seen a want to join the natural science career. And that is a really cool career. Like, a really cool career. And, you know, if I go by only once in this series, then they're never gonna get it. Alright, and Nigel is home. I don't think he has a promotion. No, he does not. But we're gonna have him go ahead and walk. Nigel, what do you... Nigel. Oh, I think what I did is I changed the entrance to the town right here, or the entrance to the lot right here. So they're going to keep walking up there. I think that's what's going on there. But yeah, we're going to have Nigel... Well, we're not going to have him do it just yet because the witches aren't going to be coming out until nighttime. But we will definitely have him walk to a lot at night and see if he can find a good witch. But for right now, just watch some TV, bud. Alright, it is about 6 o'clock. Nigel seems to be decently bored. So I'm going to go ahead and have him use the restroom and then walk to a lot. Probably on his own. I think, yeah, we'll just have him walk to a lot on his own. Amana, you don't need anything, do you? No, not really. You want to get married to your fiance, obviously, but other than that, there's nothing that she's going to need when she goes out anywhere. So, yeah, Nigel, just go ahead and walk to... probably the park. Let's just go to the park. Alright, and we are here at the park. I don't think there's anybody here yet that we should want to talk to. There is Arnulf Hadadoman. I think he went into Jorge's salon at one point, and things did not go well. I think that's what we're witnessing there. But who is that? That is... Oh, that's Quella! Hey, Quella! It's cool to see her out and about in her new adult form. But yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, who's that? Whoa. Who is that? That's Eustace Erm. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna... Margarita Kennewall. I forgot she was pregnant. She's... I guess she's the next sim we're gonna be playing as anyways. Go ahead and greet Margarita. Yeah, the Kennewalls are the family that we're going to be playing after the Rosen tier. So I guess whatever is... She's been pregnant for like a year, it feels like. I don't know where she's going. She probably has to use the restroom or something. But yeah, she's been pregnant for like a year, so we'll finally get to see what that baby turns out to be. So yeah, we'll just wait around a little bit and see if a witch shows up. Alright, so far there's not been a witch, but there has been the unsavory charlatan. So we're going to just have Nigel go somewhere else real quick. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, so we still have all night. There is one place that I do want to go, because I have not showed you guys this yet, or either of these places. And this place, I think, is a great place for Nigel to go. It makes sense for him to go. And it kind of makes sense for a witch to go. The good witch, anyways, so I'm hoping that she shows up at this location. Alright, so we're heading into 310 Down Street, which is the Krand-ti-Fold Public Library. So I am kind of happy with this build. It is definitely unique, and Peter Sims should not be here. I'll deal with him in a second. But, oh, hey, look, it is your soon-to-be brother-in-law. Go ahead and greet Jorge, actually. Peter Sims can leave. But yeah, go ahead and greet your future brother-in-law. But yeah, I feel like this is a pretty nice library. It's very cozy. I would like to come here and study and read and all that stuff. It's, you know, it's got a nice selection of, I would say these are probably your fiction books, like your novels and things like that. Your nonfiction are probably out on the sides, up in here in these cases. And then they've got some children's books too. At least that's what I would describe them as. So who do we have here? Here's Tatiana Vexius. There's Marissa Bendit. Excuse me? What? I think I need to do more with my visitor controller, actually. And Marissa, you should be vanishing right away. There we go. Alright, so maybe that is better now. But yeah, here's Ophelia Colrihu. There's Tatiana Vexius. Bernice and Jorge Geldale. Oh, and my game is freezing, and it's the Evil Witch. So unfortunately, Yeah, nothing good happened today. But we can come back tomorrow and hopefully, we'll find the good witch. Hopefully she even exists in this world. I forgot how loud computers were in The Sims 2. They definitely need to turn this off, or else it's just gonna give me a headache. It's the same reason why one of the reasons why I don't want to play The Sims 3 anymore is it just makes an awful computer noise. Okay, yeah, when you guys wake up, one of you is turning it off. Alright, thank you very much, Amana, for turning that off. Sweet. There we go. As it winds down, and we no longer hear it. Nigel, you do work today, right? Yeah, okay. You should probably get up and start getting ready for work. And like I said, when he gets home from work, we're going to go out one more... well, you know what? He could probably go out after his wedding. Or maybe we should... I think we're going to do the wedding on Friday. Tomorrow. We're going to do the wedding the last day of the round. We're going to do the wedding. And then Thursday, they could focus on hanging out until... 6 o'clock, and then we'll wait until like 8 o'clock, and then we'll send Nigel back out to the library, and then maybe other places too. And Amana burnt the omelets. Is that the first time you've ever made omelets? I don't even know. Well, you made a meal, so you're happy about that. But yeah, those omelets, they don't particularly look that great, and Nigel didn't have time to eat them anyways before he has to go to work. So he's just going to sneak out the door and not eat them. I think that's what's going to happen here. You can have them all, Imana. And Imana actually has the day off, so I'm just going to have her clean up these disgusting omelets, because there's no reason that she should have to eat them. We'll go back and check and see if there is a job for her, other than her science career, but she makes so much money as the project leader, I don't even know if she needs to switch, if I'm honest. Oceanography, nope, we're not going with oceanography. And architecture, no. We'll only do this a few more times, I think. Once she like finally gets settled in her job, I don't think there's a good reason for her to switch. You know what I mean? I think there's like one more option. I think we'll give it until next round. I think we'll just say that she's done and she's in the science career for her rest of her life, or unless she gets fired. If she gets fired, then she can go whatever she wants to. But for right now, we'll give her one more chance, one more day to find the medical career. Alright, Mana is just going to make up some chili for Nigel for when he gets home. He'll probably won't be too hungry. He won't be hungry at all. But they can always put the leftovers in the fridge. That way they'll actually have some food to eat. Yeah, I bet you that is good. I love chili. I'm not a huge soup person. I won't go and I won't order soup at like a restaurant or anything like that. Unless it's like, I have to be in like a special mood for soup. Like chicken noodle soup, if it's like nasty outside, or if the place has like broccoli cheddar soup. Broccoli cheddar soup is just on a different level. It shouldn't even be counted in that. But soup, or like chili, I don't even consider chili soup. Chili is just a meal that you can have every day. Maybe that's just my upbringing, but it's definitely something that I could eat pretty much any day. And there's so many different ways you could like make chili, you know? So I don't know. I'm a chili guy. Not that chili actually looks amazing. It looks like a PNG of just ground beef that's been cooked. But I don't know. Alright, well, these two are going to have some fun, and afterwards, Nigel, go ahead and check and see if you can find a witch. Alright, and we are back here at the library. And looks like Nigel was going to order a, there's Stacey Erm. Looks like Nigel was going to order a espresso, but he decided not to. He's just going to go sit in one of the nice chairs, I guess. His comfort's not even low, so I guess he just likes this kind of chair. I wonder, is it to have like a high energy value? Is that what's going on there? I bet you that's what's going on. So yeah, I guess you can just wait there and see if a witch shows up. Armando Cox is here. Why is our... I always love creating new buildings because then I have all the issues of fixing the adjuster. Oh, and my game is lagging. Is there a reason my game is lagging? My computer... Well, my computer just threw a fit, so that might be why. And there's Margarita Kenawal. She really needs to have that baby. She really needs to have that baby. Alright, it's 10:30 and there's nobody here, so we're going to have him walk to another community lot. And I don't know if I'll show you the pet store that I made yet. But there are like several different places. I mean, I guess when you want to meet new people, like the... I don't know why he's not walking to another community lot. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on? Nigel, walk to a lot, walk to the grocery store. I feel like, you know, if you want to meet new people, the best place to check out is the grocery store. So that's where we're going to have him send Nigel. Alright, it is 11:30 and he does have to work tomorrow. Although he does have a vacation day, so he could just take the day off, get ready for his wedding. I'll check and see what Amana has to do. But for right now, we're just going to wait around for the... actually, go ahead and order a coffee for you. Maybe that'll help you out. Get a coffee and just wait for the witch to show up. Alright, it is 1 o'clock and no witch has shown up. So I think we have to go ahead and just send Nigel home. And he's just not going to meet the nice witch. One day, he is going to become a warlock. It's going to happen to Nigel. I promise. Alright, so Amana does work tomorrow. She does not have a vacation day. So I guess Nigel's probably just going to get home from work and be extra tired for his wedding. I guess that's just what he gets, you know, for staying out late looking for a witch. It's unfortunate, but, well, maybe he will just take the day off because, you know, yeah, why not? I mean, when is he ever going to use his vacation day again, right? Alright, so Nigel has to be working an hour. He's not going to go. He's just going to take that vacation day. He's just not in a great mood. And really, I mean, he just needs to get one more friend and he can get a promotion. But we're not going to do that to him. We're not going to send him to work. That just sounds awful. So I did just notice that the season is messed up completely. So it's going to be like a weird shift in your allergies here, Nigel. But... it is now spring! The perfect time to have a wedding. So we're going to go ahead and set that up now and get it all ready to go. Alright, and we are all ready to go for our party. What time does Amana get home? 5 o'clock, I think? Yeah, Amana will get home at 5. So around 4 o'clock, I think I'll probably invite people over for the party. Well, maybe closer. What? What? Why is Lois going to tell you a dirty joke? Did she come home with you from work? No, you didn't even work today. Why is she allowed to just enter your house? I know she's your BFF. Like, I get that, but I just feel like that's not appropriate. Alright, so Amana is on her way home, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw a wedding party. I guess since Lois is here, she's going to be a part of the party. Maybe Franklin too? But for right now, I guess we're going to go ahead and invite Esther Meliged. And... the other Geldale family members? That's probably important, right? Esther Meliged, Jorge Geldale, Harper Geldale, Bernice Geldale. Who else should we invite over? I mean, one of your BFFs is already here, Nigel. So I guess that's everybody we need. I guess. Go ahead and maybe greet Franklin. Say, hey, you wanna have a wedding with us? Because that's what's gonna go on. That's nice, huh? Actually, Amana, do you even have a wedding dress? What is your formal wear? I guess we're gonna find that out because I forgot to get her a wedding dress. I always do that. Kennedy Cox has gotten into my, or Nigel's fridge and has gotten himself a bag of chips. I don't, squeaky chair, but I don't appreciate that. Not at all. Okay. I mean, that's nice. So our wedding is a snoozer for the moment. That's fine. Nigel, go ahead and talk to your future brother-in-law. And Amana, you probably don't want to be talking to Esther. I don't know what's going on. Go talk to Lois. Go talk to her real quick. Or maybe you can go talk to your family. Go talk to your sister-in-law. Yeah, I don't think you know her that well. How well do you know Bernice? Not well at all. But we'll just see how things go. Kennedy, I asked you like 5 minutes ago to not exist. Why are you existing? Kennedy, you need to leave. Kennedy, you need to not exist. Stop. See, look, Kennedy is not even on this list here. He needs to stop. Okay. Just talk to him, appreciate him for a second, and then just maybe that'll cancel out anything else he has, and he will just vanish from existence. Yes? No? Okay, just Kennedy, you need to leave now. Kennedy, just leave. You're not welcome here. You have never been welcome here. You need to just leave. Price is here now, apparently. Okay, cool. That was weird. Alright, so it is nighttime. I forgot to get lights out here. Alright. That is not a bad wedding dress. That is not, you know, a traditional wedding dress, but it is nicer than the other ones that I have seen in my time playing The Sims. So let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh. Esther is so into Nigel. Even at his own wedding. Well, that was nice. That was very sweet. Why don't you guys go ahead and cut the cake now? See if I can get a better picture here. There we go. See if you feed it to your wife. Oh, that's sweet. Look at that. I don't know if Amada's gonna do the same thing. Is she gonna feed a bite? No, she's not. All right, that's fine. That was nice. This is definitely a good wedding. Like, it's a good time so far. All right, and it was a roof raiser. I would say that's pretty successful for a wedding. Nigel Rosen and Imana Rosen, they are together officially at last. So I think they deserve to not toss the football around. I don't think that's what you guys need to do. I think you guys need to have some woohoo and go to bed. Alright, Nigel just rolled the 1 to have a baby, so we're going to go ahead and lock that in. Imana doesn't have it yet, but she might when she wakes up. But Imana works tomorrow, or today rather. She has to be at work at 10. Nigel is off, so I'll just have him clean up the house. He's a neat sim, so he'll probably appreciate that. But yeah, it is now Saturday. This round of the Rosen family is done with. It's completely over. I think it went pretty well. I think the Sims think it went pretty well. I think they had a really great time themselves. Nigel, you don't have to go to work today. Why don't you should have let your wife do that instead. No, don't take a bath. Don't take a bath. Imana, you need to use the restroom before you go to work. Whatever. I mean, if you want to do that, that's up to you. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and maybe there will be a new Rosen on the way in the next round. But until next time, have a good one. Hey everyone, Mathis Irondale here. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like or a subscription on the channel, or both if you want. Or if you wanted to support me even more, maybe monetarily, I do not have a Patreon or anything like that. However, I am a storyteller and an author, which might be evident by the type of videos that I make on this channel. I've written a story called Immortal Colors, which is on Amazon right now. It is a modern-ish fantasy story that takes place on an island away from civilization, where there are different clans that try to work together to sustain life on the island, but there is also some shady stuff going around on the island. If you don't want to support me that way, absolutely fine. Like I said, a like or a subscription would be great. It helps out the channel so much. But thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.